Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. On the 24th of April 2025, Judge Hippler entered an order sealing the defendant's Phase 1 lay witness list. Phase 1 is the case in chief. This is the guilt phase of the trial, which will commence August 11th, 2025. As opposed to Phase 2, which may or may not occur. That would be any penalty phase of the proceedings in the event of a conviction. Lay witnesses are people with knowledge, actual personal knowledge of something relevant in the case. They saw something, they heard something, they know something, as opposed to an expert witness. This order says, court having before it the motion to seal defendant's Phase 1 lay witness list and good cause appearing now, therefore, it is hereby ordered that defendant's Phase 1 lay witness list shall be filed under seal pursuant to ICAR 32I and IC Section 74124, 1B and C. We have seen this rule of court and this statute raised time and time again in motions to seal and relied upon by the court in granting motions to seal various things. So now we see that the defense's Phase 1 lay witness list is now under seal by virtue of Judge Hippler's order, which is signed the 23rd of April, but filed the 24th. So if you want to review this order, you have to go to the filing date, the date the clerk of court physically took the order and entered it onto the docket and made it a part of the complete file in the matter styled as Idaho versus Kohberger. And just a quick announcement here. This is episode 600 in the Indie Zone podcast of Idaho versus Kohberger. Our journey in looking at the filings in the case began with episode 1, which was page 1 of the December 29th, 2022 Affidavit of Probable Cause, signed by Detective Brett Payne of the Moscow Police Department, asking for an arrest warrant for Mr. Kohberger, which was granted later that same day, the 29th of December. He was arrested the next day, December 30th, 2022. We have looked at, over the past 600 episodes, everything on the court docket that's a public record. What our podcast has done is basically look at one item on the docket. Sometimes we've combined it to include a couple of items, maybe a motion and an order, but most of them deal with a specific item like this order of 24th of April. Episode 300, just to kind of give you the halfway point of where we were, T4, that dealt with the October 9th, 2024 state's response to one of Mr. Kohberger's motions to strike the DP on the grounds of mootness. So it's been quite the journey all the way up to episode 600, where we are right now. There's still a long way to go in the next 3 to 4 months when voir dire will happen and the jury trial will begin. I hope that you will continue to support this channel. I appreciate all the support I've received as we have looked at the court records in our search for the truth of what happened at 1122 King Road in memory of Madison, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan. This is Kathy. Thank you so much for joining us here today.